All right, we're here with Vanderbilt coach Darren Ambrose. Commodores fell 1-0 tonight to the number 5th ranked team in the country, Texas A&M. Coach, you just talk about your team's effort. How pleased were you with the way they came out and how they played all night long?
Texas A&M are a very good team, and I don't think any one of our kids, though, I don't know, we thought we were going to lose the game. We had a great game plan. Our kids did everything except score. Not often you come down to an environment like this and play a team like that and can say you walk off having had the best chances to win the game and lose the game. I mean, I'm thrilled with the way they played. I thought everything we talked about they did. We created a ton of chances. We defended incredibly well. Limited their shots, limited their corner, their set piece opportunities, created a ton of our own. And when you believe and you see that, it just hurts that much more to walk away with a loss. Yeah, the silver lining is, and I don't take a lot of solace in this, the silver lining is that we did play well, and I think, again, I think it shows that, listen, we're for real, and we're a good team. We're building something that's going to go on here, and I think we made a bit of a statement in the way we play the game and what we're capable of.
Were you surprised at all with how your team played coming down here in a hostile environment?
Not at all. And I said to him last week after the High Point game, I said, listen, if any of you haven't dreamt about beating A&M, then start doing it this week. I said, that's all I've thought about. And we're capable. We have enough good players and enough quality to create problems for them, and we'll put a game plan in place for you, and we can go down and win the game. And I just don't know yet whether all of our kids have really believed that yet, but I think after tonight, I think they do. And I think that they absolutely now see that they can play with most teams in the country, and not only walk away with that silver lining of being in a respectable scoreline, but walking away saying, hey, we could win. And I think that's the biggest thing that we can take out of this, is that that's a big confidence boost, but at the same time, as we raise the standards and expectations, we expect to come down here, and when we have chances to win, we got to put them away.
Yeah, what were you guys able to do in the first half to really kind of neutralize them and then get a lot of shots on the other end?
Well, as I said, we will always be defensively organized, and we will be very good on the counterattack. And it proved today that's what we were. We were very good. But we've always talked about key moments in games, and you define key moments in games typically as areas around the 18-yard box, both defensively and offensively. Offensively today, we were poor in key moments again, and chance after chance after chance, poor technical execution, and I think it was a little bit of nerves. I think it was us just not believing we're in this situation and panicking a little bit. And honestly, I think it's because they haven't been in those positions very often. And maybe if we continue to do this and build it, that they will be in those positions more and more. And you can't, experience only comes with time. So we've got to get through more games like this, and eventually we'll take advantage of them. But key moments defensively too. I mean, we gave up an unbelievably soft goal. I mean, it essentially was a shot cross from 35, 40 yards that, to be honest with you, our goalkeeper should have swallowed. And at this point, we're left walking away, scratching heads. How do we lose?
Positive notes, obviously. I mean, to play the number 1 team, I feel like you guys should have come away with the win. Going forward, how much does this do for the team's confidence?
Yeah, that's what we talked about with the team and said, look, if you didn't believe that we can do this, hopefully you believe now. And that this is now about you taking from this, we can play with anyone. And every team we play, whether it's Florida, South Carolina, Kentucky, Ole Miss, it doesn't matter. That when we step on the field, that there's a belief that we can play, and that we as long as we compete, that you're going to put yourselves in positions to win games. We got some loose ends to clean up, and again, we talk about the process, and that's a part of it. You come in, you make mistakes. Well, can we clean those up? Can we be better in front of goal? And we're going to spend a lot of time in front of goal again this week. And this week this past week we spent more time defending, obviously, because we knew that's what we would probably start doing, and maybe that's why we weren't as sharp in front of goal. But at the same time, we've got some time this week to kind of address it. But we got to turn around Sunday, and I already started thinking about Sunday, and I think the kids have too. And let's go back home and let's beat Evansville.
Walking away from this game tonight, you feel like your team and believe your team was the better team on the field tonight, and you told them that?
Yeah, I do. And I think A&M are a great team. They're athletic. They're very athletic. They're committed to going forwards. We forced them to be very patient. We forced them to try and beat us with great soccer, and at moments they had it. But if you limit those moments in a game, you put yourself in a position to win, and we did. But yeah, I think our kids realize that, hey, we can be a good team. To play A&M, to their credit, what a great facility, what a great environment, and they are a good team. but again, we walk away from us saying, hey, you know what? We're pretty good too.